Ever wondered what happens to your money once it's in the bank? Do you think it just sits there waiting for you to use it? Well, think again. Your money, my friend, embarks on a thrilling journey the moment it hits the bank vault. It's not just sitting there twiddling its thumbs, it's out there in the world making more money. Yes, you heard it right. Banks use your money to make more money. This is all thanks to a concept called fractional reserve banking. The bank keeps only a small portion of your money, known as the reserve, and uses the rest to give out loans and make investments. So while you're sipping your morning coffee, your money is out there tirelessly working, multiplying itself. Now that might sound a bit complex, so let's bring it down a notch with a story about a corn stand. Imagine a small town with a corn stand run by kids. They have a basket full of corn, but instead of selling them directly, they issue corn IOUs. Now these kids are pretty savvy. They realize they don't need to keep all the corn in the basket. After all, not everyone is going to redeem their IOUs at the same time. So they keep only a fraction of the corn in reserve, let's say around 10%, and the rest they lend out as more IOUs. Here's where it gets interesting. These IOUs, they start circulating in the town. People start exchanging them as if they were actual corn. In a sense, they've become a kind of currency. Now the kids at the corn stand have essentially created more value than the original amount of corn they had. They've multiplied the corn without actually growing more of it. This is a simple analogy of how banks work with your money. When you deposit your money in a bank, the bank only keeps a fraction of it in reserve. The rest it lends out to other people. Those people then spend that money and it ends up in another bank, which then keeps a fraction and lends out the rest. And so it goes on, multiplying the money in the system. Of course, this system works as long as everyone doesn't rush to the bank at the same time to withdraw their money. Just like the kids at the corn stand, the banks are counting on the fact that not everyone will redeem their IOUs at the same time. Now you might be wondering, isn't this risky? Well, yes, it's a delicate balance, and from time to time a bank like Silicon Valley Bank, Credit Suisse, or FTX collapse. But it's also how banks create liquidity and stimulate economic growth. It's kind of like a magic trick, except the magician is the bank and your money is the rabbit being pulled out of the hat. And that, my friends, is the secret life of your money in the bank, told through the tale of a corn stand. So you see, your money doesn't just gather dust in the bank, it's out there living a life of its own. Just like those kids managing a corn stand, your dollars are working full-time, hustling and bustling in the grand marketplace of the financial system. They're not just sitting idle, they're out there making new friends, multiplying through loans and investments. This little tale of ours is not just for giggles. It's a simplified snapshot of the complex world of fractional reserve banking. The money you deposit becomes the lifeblood of the economy, funding businesses, homes, and dreams. It's a continuous cycle of money creation that keeps the economy ticking. Understanding this process is like getting a backstage pass to the financial world. It empowers you to make informed decisions, to plan better, and to navigate the financial seas with confidence. Remember, money might not grow on trees, but with the right knowledge, it can multiply in the bank. Now, isn't that a corny joke you'd want to share?